Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Making sure everything's working. Looks like it is though. Is kick up? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if this is intelligent entertainment, but I appreciate the kind words. Okay. I think we're up. I think we're up and running here. Okay. Twitter, YouTube. What am I missing here? Kick, Twitch? No, I think we're good. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? How goes it on this fine Thursday? So, I actually did have a guest for today. But or this week I should say, but we have to record the podcast on Saturday. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe I should have went live on the Frame Chasers channel. Whatever. Um, I'll just publish the video manually next week at some point, like a regular video. I guess the Techonomics folks get a 2 for next week. But I'm gonna get Power GPU, the CEO there, Jesse, to talk about like the shortages and how it's impacting his business and all that shit from the system integrator side of things. I wanted to find out that side of things too, right? Oh, it's good coffee. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, Homass? What's up, Magic Mike? What's up, Ty? Thank you, plays. Sup, Itchy? Sup, Adrenaline? So I saw an article this morning, actually. It was, the Lightning Z price. I think it was $5,100. Yeah, $5,100. That's actually, I was expecting more than that. Oh, that's why they did it 5090. Oh my, dude, I didn't even clue into that. Oh, like I'm so brain dead. Oh shit, Kitty's here. She just jumped up on the couch. You want to take a 45-second pause while I set up the kitty cam? I think we got to do it. We can't not have the kitty cam. She's actually in a new spot. I put my hoodie on a different couch and she's been going there lately. Okay, I'll set this up. One sec. Hopefully my OBS, usually I'll set up the camera before I go live on OBS to make sure it catches properly. Let's hope for the best. Bro, the leaf blower was going this morning and there weren't even any leaves to blow, dude. I was so fucking annoyed. Just stop that shit. Okay. That's the HDMI cable if you didn't know. Okay. Let's see if Kitty Cam is working. Where is it? Yes. Look at my good kitty. Look at my good kitty. Hang on, let me just zoom in on that shit. Hang on, we gotta zoom in. Where is it? Sorry, boys. This is critical content right here. One does not simply, hi, kitty. Say hi. It's actually pretty sunny outside right now. That's why it's like blinding her face. Maybe that's why she's laying there, because she gets all the nice sun baking. Yo, what's up, Brad? Oh, dude, that 5090 blew up. I think I know exactly what happened. I think I can get it fixed though. We'll talk about that later if people are interested. I assume I can get it fixed. But it sucks because I wanted to play Overwatch, and like apparently like Overwatch has like a million new heroes that I actually don't like, because it's like I don't like when they change the game too drastically, but I guess other people really do like when they change the game, because it had like 160,000 players the other day. Steam Overwatch chart. Yeah, oh my god, dude. There's 110,000 people playing Overwatch right now. That's like the greatest fucking thing ever. The game is totally back, man. It's like people are actually playing that. So I want to get into it because I want to, because I was always playing that shit, but I want to see what did they change that made everyone go back? All this is like triple the player count right now, quadruple. Like, what did they change that made everyone want to go play again? Right? That's what I wanted to find out. No, anyway, I'm not buying the Lightning though. Fuck the dude. Okay, let's talk about 5090s for a second. It's just, I can't. That's, dude, 6,000, 5 after tax. What is that? Yeah, like 5,700 US, bro. That would be like 5,700 times 1.4. That'd be $8,000 Canadian for that graphics card, man. No, man. Like, you know what we can talk about? What, look at my good kitty. Who's my good kitty? You know what we can talk about? What is people's line in the sand of what they're willing to pay for a fucking graphics card, dude? It's totally out of control. Like, my line in the sand was $2,000. And the only reason I got that Aorus Master for 2,600 was because of that Best Buy fucking nonsense. It does 44K in Port Royal stock. What? What does? The 5090? Why were my... I heard the reason why my scores were so low was because I had resizable bar turned off. Fair enough. I don't... Who cares, though? That's not the point of the video. It just goes to show you, man. Why were people... Who cares? Why were people so focused on the score of the benchmark that it really makes me resent the hardware scene a lot, dude. I'm like showing so much value in that fucking video. Like, so much value on how to mod a card, and they're like, why is his score so low? My card is faster than that, and I don't have a power mod. It's like, holy fuck, man. Like you wonder, like, man, you wonder why I don't show my benchmarks anymore. It's so fucking insufferable, dude, man. It's so it's like, why are people like that? I need to have the better score than the tech tuber. Cool, bro. Your score is better than mine. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I had resizable bar turned off. Oops. Clearly I didn't give a shit. Clearly. Man, I find the majority of the tech audience so insufferable. You literally just can't look at the YouTube comments. You can't do it. I like, as you it literally makes them feel like they're worth being alive. Yeah, dude, it's so sad, dude. It's so sad. It's like this small tech tuber with 35,000 subscribers, my score is better than his. Cool, bro. Does that let you sleep at night? Cool. Anyway. No, it's not. No. I didn't know that you could just like turn resizable bar on for Port Royal. who cares anyway? It just goes to show you you have to, fuck you have to you know how we started getting into optimizing specific games for like you have to optimize the specific game. It's like now we're at a point where you have to like optimize specific benchmarks. Like I just don't care, dude. That just ain't me. Like you like the percentage difference is what mattered, not the total score. So like I got like 6%, 6.5% or whatever, right? That's like what I was expecting to get. It's like I don't care that my score was like 10,000 points below everyone else because resizable bar. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. We need I don't know what to do about that though. We do have oh yeah, dude. I remember you know what a cheat is? In Firestrike in OG Firestrike, you can overclock your graphics card so far that it's so unstable, but it will still pass the benchmark, and it will render the benchmark in black and white, not color. So your score is like fucking triple, and 3D Mark will still validate it as a correct benchmark. As I was like, I don't care, dude. I don't fucking care. These people are so, I don't know, man. I like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why these people follow me. Like every like 2 seconds, I'm basically saying it's not that serious. What's the goal? Do you actually play games? Get out of the BIOS screen. And I'll still have some guy that's like, how do I stabilize 100 megahertz? Like, man, it's like, holy shit. Like, man, how do we get away from this? Like, there's gotta, fuck me, dude. Is it, you know, are all channels like this? It's gotta be, man. It's like, no wonder the larger tech tubers just seem so disconnected. Do you remember like when I first started this channel? Not the Techonomics one, but the Frame Chasers one. Do you remember we used to like make fun of the larger guys for just like being so out of touch and disconnected with like the average consumer and stuff? It's like now I'm becoming jaded as well, because like the audience is so fucking insufferable. Like the YouTube comment section, I should say, the articles on like Tom's Hardware are insufferable. Like the benchmark, no wonder they gatekeep BIOSes. It's like, oh, now I get it. It's like, no wonder they gatekeep fucking all these graphics cards and give them all to Jay and stuff, because at least he can be like yeah, I have the world record and there's nothing you guys can do about it, ha ha ha. And then like they'll beat his score like 2 months later when everything's public, but by then he's already clocked out of it, right? So it's like now the more I am a tech tuber. This is like we're approaching year 5.5, year 6 here pretty soon. So like I've been doing this for like 5-6 years, and I just see myself becoming another large tech tuber. Large when I like not even large, but I'm just like, it's so exhausting having to deal with such brain rot all the fucking time, dude. It's brain rot. There was another guy that was like, only 700 watts? I see more out of... It's like, oh my god. So another guy was like, you're only pulling 700 watts? It should be at least 1,000. It's like, bro, do you know how silicon works? Like pulling 1,000 watts out of a graphics card isn't the flex that you think it is, man. But to the viewer... he doesn't understand voltages and silicon quality and current leakage and stuff. So that viewer thinks that like I'm incompetent because my card didn't pull 1,000 watts. and like my like he so like his brain works in reverse where like, oh, this other tech tuber pulled 1,000 watts, therefore that other tech tuber is more skillful. I'm like, this is it's killing me, dude. It's killing me. The base hardware knowledge of the average viewer is fucking killing me, dude. It's so brutal. Look at my good kitty. Maybe I should bring the camera down a little bit and like face it towards her face. She's so cute. Fuck. I still haven't installed NVIDIA Broadcast to remove the couch and stuff. Keep forgetting to do that. Hang on, let me catch you up here. No, so there's really no goal to modding the 5090 Master. I would say soldering that second 16 pin on it. Well, no, so yeah, I mean there's nothing is worth. Oh yeah, we can talk about that. Nothing is worth aren't you in the Discord, Brad? It's all in general chat there. It's not really worth ruining your warranty over anyway. Because even if it does pull an extra 200 watts, I mean, you could BIOS flash it, but like, it's really just, you're not going to get any more FPS out of it anyway. Because, yeah, I mean, you saw I got 6% for 16% power, right? So that would be 6 FPS every 100. So you'd, instead of 300, you'd be at 3, 6, 12, 18. You'd be at 320. So 20 FPS instead of 300. That's not gonna, for 16% more power. No, it's never gonna be worth it, man. Modding, it's really just for fun. Modding cards is really not gonna. Dude, it's good that you're slammed for work. Holy shit, the stock market. Brother, I hope you guys all have emergency funds right now. Holy shit, because I do, and a couple of my buddies don't. Dude, the stock market, dude, Bitcoin. Oh my god. Dude, I'm trying to save up as much money as I possibly can to just buy my Bitcoin back. Just to get one. Oh my god, man. I hope it drops more. I hope it drops to like 50,000. Dude, if Bitcoin drops to like 50,000, I might like take out a loan and like just buy 2 of those bitches. Seriously, I think that's going to be such a good play. Like if we're entering like a recession-y type of thing. It's interesting because usually we'll talk about, actually, okay, let's talk about the 5090 first, then we'll talk about the recession or like the stock market. But the 5090, what I think happened, do you remember? I'm not sure if you remember, but my 5090, that one specifically, for some reason, it always idled and the fans never turned on in Windows. Do you remember when like it was idling at like 55 Celsius in Windows and shit, and it was super weird, and the fans just wouldn't turn on unless I turned on Afterburner. And then my other 2 Aorus Masters weren't like that, but funny enough, this was the best bin. Anyway, so what I think happened was I think I held the heat gun on the 16 pin a little too long, because the plastic had started to warp a little bit, right? But that didn't do any damage. But what I think it did do was it might have warped the PCB on like a microscopic level to a certain degree, and then I power modded it, right? So it's faking the power draw. So then what happened was I was about to play Overwatch, and then Leela was actually laying in that same spot, right? And I went to go sit beside her, and I kind of just like started passing out because it was just like so cozy, right? And then 30, 40 minutes went by, I was just idling in Windows, and I hear like sparks. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I run over to the computer, and it's like fucking sparking and shit, right? And I'm like, oh my god, I fucking turn it off. And then I pulled the I don't think I'm logged into Discord to show you the picture. I don't want to log in on this PC because my other account got hacked. But look, the picture is in the Discord though. One of the capacitors has like the PCB is fucking burnt under one of the capacitors. So anyway, the GPU core and the die are fine. I'm assuming, I hope anyway. There's the die doesn't have a crack in it. So I think I got really lucky in the way that it failed, where it failed pre-VRM and not post. It didn't fail on the inductor or the power stage. It failed on the input capacitor. So I don't think the 12 volts went to the GPU core. Anyway, so then that's the whole story. I disassembled it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then what I should have done, which is funny because like the fans didn't kick on that entire time. Like the card literally would have been fine if I water blocked it or if the fans actually fucking worked. Do you know what I'm saying? It was like the most unfortunate series of events that possibly could have happened. Leela had just sat down and I just turned on my computer and obviously I never would have imagined that a power mod, a shunt mod mixed with the fans never turning on would overheat the PCB to such a degree that it probably shorted two of the copper layers inside the actual card, which actually has me thinking, I bet you that's why we've been seeing so many 5090s spark up and shit. It's got to be the exact same thing that's going on. Like those people must be idling, especially if you have this setting turned on. This where the hell is it? This power management mode. So if you have this turned on to prefer maximum performance, it'll always shove the most amount of voltage into your card while it's idling. So I bet you if I had this set to normal, it probably would have been okay too, because then it would have went down to 2D mode and not baked the PCB, right? No, I don't. No. I don't think the capacitor was the problem. I think it was the PCB flex underneath, like underneath it, or because that capacitor, I wasn't anywhere near that thing with the heat gun though. That's what I mean. I think it was like, but what I was gonna say was usually when there was just another 5090 video on Twitter where I don't know why the girl was fucking recording it, but she was recording it and it was like sparking and shit, and it was sparking in the exact same spot that mine was. So like there has to be. And then here's the other weird thing. Why do my other two 5090 masters not have that problem? Where the fans will spin. But do you remember me saying that? Like this specific one, the fans never fucking spun. I thought the guy flashed a weird BIOS on it or something, but he didn't. I checked it, right? It's almost like the circuitry on the board was faulty or something, and the fans wouldn't turn on without Afterburner. I think that's why he sold it to me too. I'm not too sure. But now that whole scenario has me thinking, I bet you that's why there's such a random assortment of cards that are frying and then some of them aren't. I bet you the ones that are frying, the people are probably following optimizer guides, and every optimizer guide says to turn this on, which makes your GPU idle in 3D mode, coupled with no fan spin, coupled with a perpetual heat cycle that never ends. And I think eventually it will just short out something somewhere, and you'll just start seeing sparks, man. I'm like, no, he didn't. He didn't take apart the cooler though. It had the warranty void sticker on it. It's just a theory of mine because nothing else actually makes sense. Like, what else makes sense about it? I was nowhere near that fucking capacitor otherwise, right? I think I was like, the heat gun must have warped like the internal layers of the copper, but not enough for them to touch, but enough for them to be close enough that the no fan would have made them touch. Do you know what I'm saying? It's odd because nothing else fucking makes sense. Nothing else makes sense. But anyway, I think. Well, I mean, fuck, who knows? It could have just been fucking coincidence too. I tend to not believe that though. Because just like it's like one of those things where I like have a hunch. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like there was always something rubbing me the wrong way about that card ever since I bought it from that guy on Craigslist. Like there was always something but not performance wise. Performance wise, it was great. But it was always because every time we streamed, that I would always feel heat coming off the card with the fans not spinning, and then we would check GPU-Z and the fucking thing's at like 55 Celsius with the fans not going, right? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, and what was it pulling? 80 watts while it was just idling? Something always was off about that card, but I didn't care. But I mean, yeah, you wouldn't imagine that the zero fan thing would make the layers touch each other, right? Or the capacitor could have just fucking fried too, right? We know what I was gonna do. So anyway, I think the core is okay. I think. Like, I took all the liquid metal off. I took all the thermal paste off. There's not even a brown mark on the core die. No cracks. One time I did have one 3090 failure where a 12 volts went into the core and you could actually see a fucking crack in the die. None of that. That's not there. So what I'm gonna try to do, is I'm gonna try to contact this dude. I mean, what was the worst case scenario is I ship the graphics card off to somebody and they're like, oh, the GPU is actually dead. Okay, whatever, just fucking throw in the garbage then, right? Whatever. But I need somebody to check it. What was oh, Ty It, now that you're here, do you know of who would be the most reliable source? Yeah, a bunch of guys in my Discord said that name as well. But I trust Ty It more with this kind of stuff. I think he pays attention to that kind of stuff. Is Northwest Repair like a... So what I was thinking was reaching out to these different repair shops and seeing if they wanted to do like a content collab and then be like, yo, you fix this shit for free and I'll just shill your shop, right? So I'm trying to minimize the losses on this, but you can buy these, right? 5090 Master PCB. Yeah, you can just buy one. Bad PCB board. Oh, it's like, what is it, 89 bucks? Oh, my cat's in the way. You can just buy a board for 89 bucks. No GPU and VRAM, obviously. I already have the cooler. I just need a good PCB. And ship this off to somebody. I need somebody that really specializes in BGA repair though. I don't want none of this jank shit, man, because I don't want to I think so too. 89 bucks. Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna order one of these regardless. You know what sucks? You know what I was thinking? Too bad that fake 5090 that I got from Best Buy was a 4090 PCB. You know what's fucked? I bet you it would still work. But if it was actually a 5090 PCB, I'd be ripping that shit out right now and using that one, right? But no, I'm gonna buy one of these, 89 bucks. I have everything else, right? And then I need to send both of them off to like a true BG. And then if they can, because I don't want to, I still plan on doing, maybe I won't power mod it. Maybe I'll keep it at 600 watts, but maybe I'll water block it to keep the whole board cool. But basically I don't want to have the card come back and have it only work for like 30 days and then have the heat cycles on off game, and then have like one of the BGAs break again, and then we're back to square one, right? So I want like a really good person to fix it. And like I want these Chinese fucking mega farm manufacturers to fix that shit, right? Because I like if you think about it, the value of the 5090 is the GPU core and the VRAM. So the option B would be to Northwest Repair doesn't give up easily. Yeah, see, I don't like that. I want like a robot machine to do it, not like some guy with a heat gun. Do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I have to do some research. I don't want to say too much, but I wouldn't send complex like yeah, based on the pictures that I saw, it sounds like he's pretty ghetto. And ghetto doesn't necessarily mean bad. Like I'm fucking ghetto. Dude, this is like the first time that I've had a card like blow up on me. With it being something possibly related to what I did. Otherwise, I've been modding shit for like 15 years with like a fucking soldering gun, dude, with like a like you know what I'm saying? Like the shit that I've gotten away with being ghetto as hell. I'm not too like if the guy is actually quite skillful in his ghetto ways, I think that's usually okay. You know what I'm saying? Usually ghetto does not mean unskilled. Ghetto just means you don't want to spend $30,000 for a machine when you can like do it by hand, right? Wait a minute. Northridge Repair and Northwest Repair are different? Wait, I'm so fucking confused. Hang on. Okay, so we're talking about two different shops here. Oh, Northridge Fix. Right. Okay, yeah, no. No, I wouldn't send it to Northridge Fix. No. That guy's not a BGA guy. No, that's a different skill set. I would send it to that guy if I needed like a VRM replaced or something, or like a capacitor. Even then, I probably just do it myself, to be honest. No, I would set Northridge is good at diagnosing component failure. So if you have like a motherboard or something, or like a TV die on you or something, and you couldn't diagnose it, he would probably find out what's wrong with it pretty quick. But for BGA, no, fuck no, dude. Hang on, let me catch up here. But that's basically what happened in a nutshell, though. So I'm hoping the core and the RAM is fine. And then yeah, option B, I would put it up for sale on eBay for like $1,000 or something, and then just say, hey, one of the capacitors blew up, but the core and the RAM are still good. I'm sure somebody would buy it. And then that way I would like mitigate the losses down to like $1,600, and then it's not too bad. The bigger loss is more like I can't really replace it because 5090s are so expensive now. I guess if there was ever a time to sell just a GPU and VRAM die, it would be now. Hey, maybe I can get like $1,500 for it. Who knows, right? Like the damage, the because I bought the card for 2,600. I should be able to mitigate the damages, but I really don't want to, though. I would like to not have to use a backup 5090. I'd prefer to sell my backup 5090 for top dollar instead of use it right now, right? But them's the breaks when you're a content creator. I fucked around and found out, right? But even then, man, I have such a hard time believing. Like, what fucking bad luck, dude? What bad luck? Or it could have been the putty. Like, maybe the putty wasn't making contact with that one capacitor? I don't know. Maybe I should have used thermal pads? I have no fucking idea, man. There's too many things it could have been. I'm gonna try and fix it though. Like $89 for a PC. So put it so like if I'll reach out to some shops. I do want to fix it. That bin is so good, dude. Holy shit, that was such a good bin of a fucking. That was such a good piece of silicon. I would prefer to fix it, because I also still want to do dual power pin content too, but it's like $89 for a PCB, and then ship it off. $50 in shipping. If I can just pay like $150 and like get my card fixed, obviously I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reach out to a few of the shops and see if they will fix it for me in exchange for me making a video about how awesome they are. And just like I would even be like, I'll refer my boys that fuck up their cards to your shop, right? If you want the business. Which would be more valuable than paying the guy like $500 to fix it or whatever, or how much they charge. Let's look it up. Actually, anybody know how much they charge? Northwest Repair. Why are all these guys in the Northwest? Oh, 216,000 followers, huh? He doesn't need my fucking shilling. He gets as many views as I do, more than that. Interesting. This guy does look legit. I want to see him desolder this shit. Oh, here we go. Let's go, baby. Hang on, I need some audio up in here. Hang on, guys. Sorry, I'm using the stream for my own research. Northridge is an idiot? Why is that? I like the guy. Is there an actual reason? Yeah, I mean I could put it up for $2,000 and see if people bite. I'm not opposed to that. That'd be fucking sick, dude. Imagine selling a broken ass graphics card for $2,000. Isn't that so fucked that that's what the components are worth? That seems insane though. What are the AIBs paying for a GPU core and a fucking a RAM bundle, right? I can't fix it myself. It's no, there's literally a hole burned through the PCB, man. There is no fixing that shit. No. Hell no. Like the copper layer on top is like folded up, dude. How much it fucking melted. I wasn't fast enough. It must have been sparking for a while. I was passed out on the couch, right? Northwest's pricing model. Let's well, I wonder if I can I wonder if I can use my tech tube influence to skip the line. I'm sure he's probably busy as shit. Northwest Repair. Where is he exactly? What's his location? Northwest Repair. Dude, what is with these guys and having like their websites are like worse than mine, dude. It's like so fucking basic, man. That's it? Dude, dude, okay. You know what I like about this? You know what I like about this? Um, this whole thing just screams I know what I have. Dude, it's so fucking funny. Like everything about this website is like, if you're here, you know why you're here, right? It's like I vibe with that shit so hard. It's like if somebody comes to me or they request a consult, it's like they know I don't need to advertise fucking nothing, dude. You know exactly why you're here. Do you know what I'm saying? I love that shit, dude. I like just seeing this makes me want to work with this guy so much more. Like no sales tactics, no fluff, no flash pop-ups, just like you need me, here it is kind of thing, right? Let me see if I can get some audio. Yeah, I wanted to know where he actually where is he? Kentucky? Where'd you find that? See, why can't I hear the audio? Can you guys hear the audio? Because I cannot. No, I can't hear it on your end either. Where the hell are my headphones? What? What? Oh, there it is. Okay, here. Headphones. It's so weird that you guys can't hear that. Hang on, where's my mouse? Oh, weird. Look at that. I guess the audio input isn't Oh, because the screen is mirrored. Wait a minute. I wonder if I can use my pass through. Hang on. If it doesn't work, then whatever. The address was on the location form. Let's see. Kentucky. Where is that? Kentucky. So funny. It's like I type in Kentucky in my Google Maps and it gives me KFC. Search for KFC nearby. It's like, no. Kentucky. Do I not have my pass-through set up? Maybe I don't. Oh, maybe I don't. Unfortunate. Okay, whatever. Kentucky. Why can't I maps this? Bro, I just want to see how far away it is. Distance 3,000 kilometers. Oh, that's the East Coast. What the hell? Why is the store called Northwest Fix? That's odd. Clearly that ain't fucking Northwest. Okay, so you guys can't hear the audio. Whatever. Okay, let me catch you up here 1 sec. Hang on. Yeah, maybe I'll reach out to this guy. I don't really care about the... Cool. Cool, here we go, here we go. This is what I want to see. I like how he puts like fucking Sephiroth opera music on that shit. It's like you have to, he's like adding to the you guys can't hear it, but he's adding to the intensity of with like opera music. It's like, okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, so he's like I think we found our shop, boys. Thank you for the suggestion. I think it was U95. Dude, why is there a cat playing the piano? Yeah, I'm in. Sold. I want to see him take the GPU die off. Oh, that actually doesn't seem that hard. I was like, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. This metal barrier was actually part. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, I'm much more confident about the repair now. No, I thought just the inner die removed, not that entire metal plate. So it comes off with the capacitors too. Oh no, I would not attempt it myself. Oh fuck no, dude. At this point, when it gets to this point, it's more like I would rather just pay the guy $500 or whatever it is to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so fucking hilarious. See, it's he's the only thing I don't like is like he's doing it all by hand. Although he does seem to have all the right tools for it. You know what? You know what? I'll contact him. I'll whatever, give it a shot. If he has a donor board, even better. I doubt he would have a 5090 master specific board, but if he does have a donor board, cool. What I would do then, if he does manage to get it repaired or transplanted for me, then I would just water block the card permanently, just so that the water block would absorb heat away from the entire PCB, and I would actually put a backplate water block as well. just to remove any kind of heat flex from the PCB, all at like that way it would just last forever, and then I'd be comfortable with that. I don't need memory, man. 32 gigs is more than enough. That's interesting. Like, thank you for the recommendation. Yeah, I'll contact this dude. Upgrade will cost labor plus memory chips, which are not getting cheaper these days. I just want to know how much he for repair. Please contact me by the following link. Find me on Discord. Oh, maybe I'll contact him on Discord. That's a good idea. That'd be faster. Does anybody know how much, like... I hate when, one of my biggest pet peeves is when people don't talk about their pricing publicly, which I understand, but when there's like a button that's like, click here for a quote, fastest way to get me to get off your fucking page, dude. Like, fastest way. Except in this scenario, his skill set is so specialized and niche, I have no choice. But like 99% of the time, when people are like, request a quote here, I'm like, I'm fucking out, dude. Like, I'm out. No, no one says a price. Interesting. Yeah, I'll give him a shot. I'll hit him up on Discord, and then I'll ask him if I should buy this PCB as well. Like, and even if some of the chokes or capacitors are like damaged on this one, oh, they're all fine on my original one too. So he can like transplant all the fucking things and just make one of them work, right? Just make the damn thing work. Hang on, let me catch you up here. Northridge gave a very basic supply and demand take on NVIDIA, and people went sour on him. I don't care about that, though, but, like, why is he a bad repairman, though? Like, are we associating drama with value? Like, if a guy is a piece of shit, but he's just good at his job, he's good at his job. The fact that he's a piece of shit doesn't really actually impact the work of the job, right? Northwest pricing model is based on the value of the product. Does it say that anywhere? Like, is it like a percentage, or is it still like, I gotta just quote, gotta get a quote? Hang on, let me catch up here. Anyway, so we'll find out if I can get it repaired. I might have just gotten really lucky with the way it died. I hope, anyway. But it's all good, though. I do have a backup 5090 master that I can, well, now I don't want to fuck around. Oh, I don't know. If I do decide to, dude, I would pay him 500 to fix it. Are you kidding me? Fuck yeah, dude. I'll just shill my course harder, get a couple more sales, and pay him. If I were to power mod and 16, oh, what's up, Bash? My man, thank you so much.
Killerbark donated $20. Hey, Jufs, hope you are good.
Oh, that's it. Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm doing as good as I can, I suppose, right? Fuck. You know what happened, dude? So it's so funny. Thank you for the 20, man. Well, I'll let you guys know in the Discord. So I'll contact him. I'll ask him. I've talked with him. He charges based on cards of value. Yeah, but so like, but what is the fucking percentage, or what's the charge? I mean, I guess I'll find out, and I'll let you guys know what he charges to fix a 5090. I'm hoping he can give an influencer discount, because I would actually like to catalog the whole process for a video. I think that'd be some good content. Be like, hey boys, this is exactly why you don't do the things that I do on my channel, and you keep your warranty, okay? But if you decide to be an idiot like me, well, then nothing bad ever happens, and you got to pay this guy to fix your problems for you, right? And then it would be interesting to see if the different PCBs would affect the overclocking headroom, the voltage max, like all that kind of stuff. We would actually learn more about how the maximum voltages work based off of the die or the PCB, right? I mean, I just want to transplant that shit to find out some shit at this point, right? It'd be good content regardless. Hang on, let me catch up here. He was gonna charge me $250 to fix a fan header? Okay, that's kind of expensive. Oh, what's up, 95? My man. My man, 95, thank you so much for 5 gifted over on Kick, dude. I really appreciate it. Dude, $250 for a fan header? I could do that for like $5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a little excessive. I mean, if he's going to charge me $1,000 to reball the GPU, I wouldn't take that. Then at that point, I would just sell it. U95, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
You got a tight little man
Pussy on you, don't ya? But that would mean that people were paying him like $1,000 for like 2080 Ti VRAM upgrades? That doesn't seem worth it either. What the fuck? Thank you so much, U95. U95 and Bash. Yeah, man. Maybe, dude. Maybe I'll start a let's repair the graphics card fund. I don't like doing that shit though. That's not what I would never ever ask for donations or subs because it was my choice to fucking power mod the card. But no, it would be good content though. I think it would be just to find out how these PCBs work. Because if he transplants the die and the voltage max is the exact same, then we know it's based off of the silicon. Then we look at my good kitty. Then we know it's based off the silicon. $1,000 though? I don't think I would pay that. I mean, it'd have to be fucking 500 max, dude. 500, like 500 and like maybe a shout out in a video, and that's like as far as I'm willing to go. No way, man. Because at that point, if I paid $1,000, at that point I would be better off just selling the GPU and the memory, right? For like fucking 1,500 and then just minimizing my losses. Because I would never feel if paying him $1,000 to like reball it, I would always be worried about it coming undone in like a year or two as well, right? But I'll DM him on Discord after the stream is over. Hang on, let me catch up here. Yeah, see, who said that Smock, Northridge is an Smock, why did you say Northridge is an idiot, dude? What was the goal in that comment? I thought there was like an actual reason why he said that. Smock, are you here, man? Why did you say Northridge is an idiot? I'm gonna give you 95 another button. And Bash, thanks so much. Never gonna get you up. Never gonna say goodbye. Look at my kitty. Who's my good kitty? I love her so much. I got her on a hard diet now. She like, man, God, she's so smart. Fuck. So I've been giving her half portions. Dude, 100%. Yeah, dude, it's so funny, Bash. Dude, it's so funny. Yeah, it's like, I'm like, damn, guys, my 5090 blew up. The entire Discord is like, I know exactly where you need to go. I'm like, oh, I see that everybody's already done research on fucking GPU die transplants. It's like, fuck, I don't need to worry about Here I was thinking like, that's actually cool about the community in general. It's like everyone kind of already, like, if you combine the knowledge of everybody, like we're like so self-sufficient, like we just kind of, if somebody has a problem, somebody has an answer for it. You know what I'm saying? And then this way I get to actually test that guy out. It's so funny, dude. Usually 99% of the time I would fix a PCB problem myself. I'm pretty good at it, but a hole burned through the fucking thing? Nah. I wouldn't even know how to start to fix that. People got butthurt because he cited and gave Nvidia praise after Nvidia agreed to send him parts to fix couple. What does that have to do with his skill set? I don't like when men become emotional, especially about hardware. I really don't like that. A man should never be emotionally charged about fucking... Dude, I blew a 5090. Do you see me being emotionally charged? The fuck? Dude, oh, a story about... I got another story about that, actually. His personality comes across that way in his videos. Man, you should know better. So, his personality rubs you the wrong way. Therefore... No, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? So, hang on. His personality rubbed me the wrong way. Therefore, he's an idiot. It's like, who does that sound like, man? Does that sound like me? Does that sound like the majority of the criticism that I get online? And yet, when you get to know somebody, maybe they're not a fucking jackass. Maybe they're actually quite skillful. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, what was the goal in saying he's an idiot to an entire stream? Like, even if I think somebody is an idiot, I won't, like, go on to somebody else's... Like, what are we doing, man? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, if there was, like, actually a genuine So, basically, I had, like, 4 dudes be like, Northridge sucks... And I'm like, nobody's given evidence, except for maybe Ty. He might have some private evidence. But, like, other than that, though, it's like, so basically we're basing this entirely off of how you feel? Is that what happened? I feel like I don't like him, therefore he's an idiot? Like... Fuck me, dude. Like, we really learned nothing all this time? Smock, you've been here for, like, fucking years, dude. And you really didn't learn anything? I'm not talking about you, Stiboy, or whatever. I'm talking about Smock right now. Because he actually called Northridge an idiot. and didn't give a specific reason why. So I'm asking him what the actual goal of that comment was. What's the goal of calling somebody an idiot? It's like an emotionally charged comment. Like, so like, did you send a PCB to him to repair and he rejected you? Did he call you an idiot? Did he like, was he rude through emails? Like, was there any justification for calling him names at all? Or were you just being a parasocial fucking weirdo and you have like feelings about a content creator and you're like, he's an idiot? I don't like that shit. Don't like that shit. I don't like emotional men. Smock, if you don't reply in like fucking 2 minutes, man, I gotta get rid of you. I can't do it. The only thing I hate more, actually, I probably hate emotional men and whining men more than anything, especially without evidence or any cause, no cause for the comment at all, no goal, no self-awareness. What was the goal? He gives up too easily and says no fix and will charge extra ship your pack. And there was an instance. Yeah, but do you have a bad experience with him? Have you tested it? Or are you going off of secondhand information? What's number one rule in our Discord? What's the number one rule in the Discord? If you haven't tested it yourself, you cannot talk about it. Did you actually deal with him personally, Smock? What did he say? What happened? Hang on. Guys, we need a higher level of self, like, you know, I don't know, man. If people want to be involved with me or my community or anything around me, you have to raise your standards of thought. You have to remove emotional charged weird shit. Like you should if you want to go like if you want to go like emotionally outburst towards other people, like you got to do it on other people's channels. You can't do it here, man. Cuz I'm going to call it out every single time. And it's going to wreck the entire stream for fucking everybody else. But anyway, another story that I had about the 5090 burning up and how it's kind of related. So the other day, because we're talking about recession and the stock market and how everything's crumbling and like Bitcoin's half price and all that shit. So first of all, I hope you boys got emergency funds. Cause we're gonna be entering some I would say as of right now, you want like a 1 year emergency fund at a minimum in a savings account, right? Look at my kitty. Oh, look at that foot. Oh, I love my kitty. She's so cute. What are you doing, kitty? Oh my god, dude. She's the cutest fucking cat. Let's go. Just gonna leave that there. But anyway, no, I haven't even played once since the update, unfortunately. I wanted to play it today, but I gotta go play dodgeball again. But anyway, Smock, you have 2 minutes to answer, man. Come on, stop making me do this. So anyway, you want at least a 1-year emergency fund, and the reason why is because shit is gonna get south quick. So what happened the other day was a friend of mine got into like a car accident, and it wasn't like a big deal, really. At most, maybe like it was just like a bumper, like a fender bender, but at most it would have been like $300 to fix. Like it wasn't, the paint wasn't even chipped or anything, right? And I could see how stressed out they were over the, like, just I could just see how I could see how stressed out they were about it, right? And it made me feel sad because I like relating it to my 5090 blowing up. I was like, when a person is feeling stressed out over a problem, they can't really think too clearly, which actually I'm grateful for the Discord, actually, because the Discord helped me think through my 5090 blowing up rationally, right? So like my first thought was like, oh, I'll just power mod the other one and then throw the other one in the garbage. But then I was like, oh wait a minute, maybe I can contact somebody to fix it. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I got scammed from Best Buy by the exact same thing. That means I can buy a PCB off of eBay. Wait a minute, that means I can pay somebody. And then I thought through. So like, instead of this being a $3,000 mistake, it's almost like a skill set. Instead of my 5090 blowing up being a $3,000 mistake, I might potentially be able to turn this into some content and actually collab with a new friend, like the shop owner, the Northwest shop, and get pricing information for my Discord and create some good content. So I'm hoping it all works out. If this all works out, and here's the other thing, because just go watch the VOD, Lunacy. Because if I didn't have that emergency fund, I would have been so stressed out about the $3,000 loss that I wouldn't have been able to rationally think through the best course of action without emotion. You know what I'm saying? It's the emotion of stress, anger, and frustration that prevents you from doing what's best, like the best course of action, prevents you from actually thinking through things fucking properly. Do you know what I'm saying? It's funny because my encoder is overloading right now because Leela's moving around so much, dude. So like the NVENC encoder is like stressing out while she's bathing. Smock, last chance, man. You got 60 seconds. That's too bad, man. So like, you've been a sub for like 2 years and you just had like an emotional hissy fit for no fucking reason. Baldy, I need you to stop talking, man. Like honestly, like come on, bro. I'm getting tired, guys. Between Baldy and Smock, I'm like, this is fucking, I don't know what we're doing here, man. It's like, yeah, you could just be a total piece of shit and scam somebody else, just like how you got scammed. It's like, clearly you don't know what it's like to get scammed, and you wouldn't want that karma out in the world, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, come on. Like, yeah. It's like, Baldy, I've warned you like twice, man. You say some really weird shit. If you say one more weird fucking thing, I don't care if it's like even borderline weird, I gotta ban you, dude. Like, you gotta, like, come on, man. What was the goal in that comment? Yeah, you could just like, I doubt you'd even be able to get away with that now. Like, what the fuck are we doing? So I guess I gotta ban Smock. He just didn't reply. So Smock, if you ever want to come back, dude. Like, so here's the question. Dude, the example that I gave in the reason why I lost my shit on Best Buy in the first place was, what if it was like a single mom? And then Best Buy was like, yeah, you fiddled with the card. We're taking your $2,000. That could break somebody's rent payment, dude. And this guy's like, yeah, you could just do that to somebody else. It's like, come on, bro. Fuck me. I don't even remember what I was gonna. Oh yeah, right. Smock, if you ever want to come back, dude, because maybe you just had an emotional day or something, you can just unban request, dude, right here. Oh, you can't see it, but yeah, go to the Frame Chasers website, unban request. I know. Yeah. I'm like, you don't even need to see the screen. Just pay attention to the kitty. Look how much she shed just in that little bit there. I brush her every day too. Dude, why do people so the guy's been here for like 2 years and he's like, Northridge is an idiot. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I have no reason for saying the things that I said, but you know, he's just an idiot. Ah, boy. Dude, it's difficult. I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do. There seems to be like a 2 to 3 year. I've noticed that actually. There seems to be like a 2 to 3 year shelf life of how long somebody can last before they like devolve into like emotion. Have you guys seen that? I'm gonna go bugger. You want to talk about derail? Watch this. She's so mad, dude. She's so mad. She's just like giving me the death. Kitty, here's my kid. She's just giving me the fucking death glare. She's still giving me the death glare. She's like, what have you done? You have interrupted my bath. Yeah, she's like, she was just about to attack me too. Dude, she's so mad. She feels so unsatisfied that I left her like that. My good kitty. I love her so much, dude. She provides so much value, and she's like, okay, back to bathing. My good kitty. She's just a good kitty. Anyway, no, I gotta put her on a diet. Oh yeah, so I was gonna say about her diet. I reduced her portions again, and she's so smart and she's so good that like, she'll use a different pitch of meow that makes it sound like sad, like ew. And she goes downward after. Like, she's so sad that I won't feed her more food. Even though if you just have the 20-minute rule, the 20-minute rule is basically you feed, this goes for humans too, you feed the animal or you eat a meal. And you know how like when you eat a meal, and especially if you eat it very quickly, you don't feel satisfied right away. The 20-minute rule is, and you want to kind of snack on something, or like, you know, the 20-minute rule is you eat a meal, like you have your calories or whatever, and you force yourself to wait 20 minutes before deciding if you're still hungry or not. Like, you have to wait 20 minutes. And then usually 20 minutes goes by, and then your brain's like, oh, your brain, like the signals catch up. So it seems to work for animals as well. So I'll give her a meal, like her little portion, and then she'll cry at me for like 20 fucking minutes to give her more food. And then eventually, once the food sits in her stomach, she's like, oh, wait, I actually just ate and I'm actually okay kind of thing, right? And then it's okay. So I need to stop giving. It's for her own benefit. I need to stop giving in, right? And giving her snacks and treats. So what I need to do is actually for like the viewer etiquette, I guess I need to put like no emotional comments, but that kind of falls under trauma dumping, doesn't it? No negativity. There you go. Smok didn't read the fucking viewer etiquette. Here, where is it? No negativity. Where is it? Where's my new button? Oh, here it is.
Don't make me tap the sign.
Don't make me tap the sign. Anyway, so yeah, Bitcoin and fucking the market. So what did we talk about? We did talk about Lightning. We talked about the 5090 blowing up. I have a plan of attack now for my 5090. I'm gonna. Oh, I just lost the fucking web page. But I'm gonna buy that PCB for $90 or whatever. I'll get that. Then I'll contact the guy. I'll give him the scoop on what happened, and I'll send him pictures and everything. And then I will see how much it costs. I'll keep you guys posted on that in the Discord after when I actually get the information. But and then yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about today, honestly, other than the stock market. But so yeah, let's talk about the recession then, and then we'll finish up on that. So I have heard that in the next 6 to 8 months, we are in for a fucking brutal time. Now, here's the interesting thing, though, about that. I should say stock market wise. But the interesting thing is the job market seems to be okay. So like even though me and all my buddies are like down fucking crazy in the stock market right now, everyone is actually working a lot. There's a lot of people working OT and stuff. So which means if you are a smart fella, most of us were probably too young to have understood what the 2008 crash actually was, or like we wouldn't have been old enough to have investments and all that kind of shit, right? But the 2008 crash was one of the times in history that made the most millionaires. And what you want to do, and this isn't financial advice, but it's kind of financial advice. It's not really, but it kind of is. It's more like generic advice. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys what you want to do. This is what you want to do. This is what I'm doing. So the money that I already fucking cat, man. The money that I already have in the stock market, I can't touch it now because I'm down like fucking 30% on everything. I've just erased fucking all that, dude. That is gone. But I ain't touching it though. But it'll come back one day, but I just assume it's not gonna come back for like 3 or 4 years at this point. I'm just gonna minimize the cat for a sec. Look how pretty she is. That's a good bath, kitty. That's a good bath. I'll brush you after. So this is like economics type stuff. So this is kind of important, and I think we can all derive value from this. So what you want? So my friend who got in the car accident, who was stressing out about the $300 bumper, versus me, the guy that has the emergency fund. I was not stressing out about a blown up 5090. It fucking sucks, but because I had emergency fund 1 year minimum. The reason why you want to do 1 year, how long did the 2008 crash last for? I like to, I'm a very risk adverse person. 2008 crash, how long did it last? Financial crash, 18 months. So that was like the worst one, right? So I guess technically you would want to have 18 months of bills saved up, and you don't fucking touch that. Now, that could be a lot of money for some people. That could be like 50 or 60K for some people. That's a lot of fucking money to just have chilling there. But from I mean, the stock market is already down like 30%, right? I still think we're not at the bottom yet. So emergency fund, 1 year minimum, 18 months prefer. Start working on this shit, boys. Like, actually, 18 months prefer. Then, I mean, if you already have, look, what is she doing? If you already have this, then you're in a really good situation. Then what you want to do after you already have this, once you have this, the stress is gone, right? Then you want to try to bank as much cash as humanly fucking possible for when the crash happens. So imagine, let's say the stocks go down like 70% or like 80, like we're talking like crash BTC price USD. So if Bitcoin crashes to like 50,000 or something, and that just doesn't have to be Bitcoin, stocks or whatever, and you can buy one of those bitches, dude, and then you wait 5 years, you quadruple your money. Maybe not Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is quite volatile, but just pick any stock that's like super down right now or something like that, right? Dude, that's how you make millions of dollars. But you don't want to start doing that until you have your emergency fund set away somewhere and you don't touch it. Because now, and the reason why is so I like my stock portfolio is down like 30% or whatever from the beginning of the year, and I'm still not stressed about it. So there's an emotional cost to, or there's a real financial cost to making emotional decisions when you put yourself in a bad position. So if you have this already stored away somewhere, then you're like immune to like hitting your bumper, a fender bender. You're immune to your 5090 blowing up. You're immune to Trump taking a shit and the market dipping by 50%. It's like, man, I can't. And then so as I'm like going through my day to day and I'm interacting with my friends and stuff, just on the general, I can see how stressed out people get at like the slightest inconveniences, dude. Like someone will get like a fucking parking ticket for like $80 and they'll be like stressed out over it, man. You know what I'm saying? But if they had this, they wouldn't be. And it's almost like it's not a conspiracy, but it when you actually start getting into like finances and stuff, it does make sense why people that are not broke, but people that aren't smart with their money, they don't really have a chance to get ahead because they're like perpetually stressed out about money. You know what I'm saying? It's almost, I think that's kind of the argument about universal basic income. The main argument for UBI is if somebody's basic needs are taken care of and handled, then the bandwidth of the brain is like freed up so that people can be more creative and actually provide more value. See, that I actually agree with, because like there's a lot of really smart, bright people out there that actually don't get the chance to provide value to society with their ideas because they're worried about a fucking parking ticket. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, don't put yourself in that position. So again, you got to take care of yourself. Don't rely on anybody. Get the damn emergency fund. So I'm warning you guys right now, based on what I'm hearing and all this shit, based on what's happening in the stock market, while work is still very busy, while everybody has jobs, and while everybody's working overtime, you should be working overtime in getting your emergency fund up. At least 1 year. Like, at least 1 year. So it's like, I definitely have 1 year's of wages saved. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right there. I had an accident and I was down for 10 months. If I didn't have that, what do you notice, actually? The guys that are like God supporters and the guys that are like the brightest people, they already know all this shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they already know all this shit. So what you do for emergency fund, you have to calculate everything, like your mortgage payment, your water, your electricity, your heat, your food, your car insurance, like fucking everything, dude. Let's say $3,000 a month, even like $4,000. Like you can reduce the costs a lot if you really fucking squeeze. Like, you get like canned tuna and craft dinner and shit. Like, you can live on the fucking cheap if you have like steal toilet paper from the fucking gas station, like the gas station washroom and shit. Like, you can be thrifty as hell if you wanted to be. But let's say like $3,000 a month, 3 times 12, 36,000. So yeah, I would say you want to have at least like $40,000. That seems like a good number. Like $40K in cash in a high yield savings account. And you want to get that done within the next 6 to 8 months. As fast as possible. As fast as possible. Because, you know, when there is a recession and everyone's kind of buckling down, you can still kind of do side jobs and hustle. It's not like you're sitting on your fucking ass, not trying to work for the 18 months that a recession comes. Like, you're gonna do side hustles. You can do Uber delivery driving. You can wash dishes at restaurants. Like, you can fucking survive if you have to. It's just you want that cushion so it doesn't stress you out, right? Now, that being said, I'm shooting for 2 years personally because I already know what's gonna happen to me, dude. I have motherfuckers that like go into debt every December for Christmas. And then every January, they're like, yeah, I need to save $5 a month. Sorry, Jufus. So I already know all the $5 bros are fucked. I already know that. So I know when that happens, I might lose like 20 to 30% of my Discord of like $5 bros. So I already know I need to compensate if the recession does have. I mean, it would be amazing if it didn't happen. It's not like 100% guarantee, but I would always prepare for the worst, boys. Always prepare for the worst. So I'm actually gonna shoot for 2 years of emergency fund. Now that's like $40K for me though. Funny enough, because it's like I don't have any bills, right? Thankfully, I could survive. I could survive on craft dinner and tuna, and like cancel my internet and just like use my phone's internet. Like 200 Canadian a month. I can survive on that shit, dude. That could be. I would actually be. It would just be not good for like not being able to buy Leela high quality food. She needs the high quality shit, right? And that's the other thing too. So I got to take. I have to take Leela for her surgery next Friday. I'm assuming that's gonna be at least like, I don't know. I'm assuming like $2,000 to get that little mole removed or whatever. Fucking expensive, but I'm not stressed out about it because I got my 1 year emergency fund, right? So anyway, I wanted to tell that story about the bumper and everything, just because like I walk through life every day seeing all my friends stressing out. So you can like, when you interact with people in real life, you can like tell who has an emergency fund and who doesn't. Like you can actually tell just by talking to them. Like straight up, dude. It based on how stressed out they get over the randomness of life. It's really just the randomness of life. You never hope that you get sick or somebody gets into a car accident or your 5090 blows up and now you don't have another graphics card. You never know, man. So anyway. In terms of what stocks you should buy, I have no idea, dude. Everything is, I don't know. You know, funny enough, even though everything has been crashing like fucking crazy, Intel and Nvidia seem to be the most stable ones out of all of them. Like everything else is down like 30 or 40%, and like Intel and Nvidia are just kind of flatlining. So I'm not saying they're good investments. Actually, probably if anything, they're bad investments right now because everything dipped except those two. But if you had your money in Nvidia or Intel, you're not really feeling the crash yet, which is good for you guys. But fuck, for those of us that did not invest in those two stocks, thankfully I sold my AMD at the top. Thankfully, AMD crashed fucking hard, dude. Anyway, is anybody actually interested in buying the Lightning for 8? Oh yeah, right. The ceiling for graphics cards, man. So I think maybe we'll save this for like a different day. But it's like, I think 59. How much was the Matrix MSRP? What was the MSRP? Oh, 4,000. So the Matrix MSRP was, you want to buy a Lightning, dude? Actually? Or just a 5090 in general? So the Matrix was 4,000. Oh, I see what you're, that's, yeah, you know, that's interesting. I don't know. I'm still not sure. So, like, let's say I bought an Aorus Master for 2,600. What are they worth now, anyway? Even if I sold it for like 3,600, I still don't think, I gotta bookmark this. I still don't think I would buy a 3,800. Oh, from China. Yeah, you can't even find them. Holy shit, these are expensive. What? Dude, maybe paying him $1,000 to fucking fix it is worth it. $4,400. I don't know, man. I mean, fuck, maybe. Yeah, dude, no shit. What am I saying? I'll sell one of my Masters for $5,000 and then buy a Lightning for $5,000. Are people actually paying for it though? 17 bids, 3,000. That sounds about right. Ends today at 3 p.m. Maybe 3,500. No, I think the Lightnings come out tomorrow. Was the article with the article? I don't care enough, dude. I can't, dude. I can't spend $8,000 Canadian on a graphics card, man. I can't do it. Oh, they're out today. Oh, there you go. 5090 Lightning. Don't you have to enter a lottery? Oh, 3 hours ago. Open draw on the MSI store. Yeah. Wait a minute. MSI store 5090 Lightning. Let's enter the raffle. I'm in the Lightning Z draw. What? Winners notified February 13th. Yeah, it's not today. Maybe I'll enter. I don't, dude, you know, fuck. You know, Christ. Maybe I'll enter, and if somebody in the Discord wants it, they can buy it. I ain't fucking paying $5,000 for that shit, dude. I like, dude, I think, dude, we've completely lost the plot, I think. Like, a Founders Edition is 2,000, it was $19.99, man. It's like, have the prices just normalized that much where we think dude, did some of y'all fucking remember 1992 Honda Civics, man? Buying that shit for like $800? Like buying a car for like $800 and then driving to work and like picking up bitches in it? Like, and now it's like my God, dude, holy shit. Apparently copying Nancy Pelosi is a legit strategy. Are your stocks down, Newman? Fuck, man, I hope you got out before the dip. Holy shit. In stock in Europe? So there's no raffle for the Europe? Yeah, this is out of control, dude. So like, you know, I think they're only making 1,300 of them. Let me try and sign in here. Actually, let me see if I can. Hang on. I'm actually gonna cover my screen for a sec. I want to see if I can actually enter for this thing. Which account? $21 plus 7, 8. Do I have an account? What? 21 plus 7 is 20. Oh, I didn't put 27. I was like, how did I fail the fucking math, dude? Oh, okay, I signed in here. Yeah. Enter the raffle. Register, confirm. Okay, I guess I'm in. Entry confirmed. Okay. Winners notified February 13th. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's fucking crazy, man. Dude, I would have to sell 2 5090s to pay for that. Yeah, this is like, you know, I don't even think it would be a collector's item. Like even if you left it in the box mint condition for like 10 years, I don't think it would gain any value, dude. Like, does the 3090 Ti Kingpin EVGA, does that have any value to it now? Because actually EVGA closed down, so you would think it's a collector's item. Oops. What about the 4090 Matrix? 4090 Matrix. Did that gain in value? Fuck, clearly, maybe. Jesus Christ. These are all, these are brand new from China? Interesting. Pre-owned Asus. 5,000. My God, dude. Fuck, maybe they did. Maybe I am the one. Maybe my common sense is not working out here. Good Christ, dude. I don't even know anymore. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's up, Big Road Killer? Thanks for the prime, man. Big Road Killer.
This little rabbit's hopping down the old bunny trail.
Dude, the 69. So, yeah, that's the thing. Instead of spending, here's the thing, dude. We were just talking about the stock market. So instead of spending $6,000 on that Lightning, you should take the $6,000 and buy some you can buy 10% of a Bitcoin right now. You can buy 0.1 of a Bitcoin with the fucking money that you would buy the Lightning with, dude. That's obviously a better fucking investment. Like, oh my God. Sure, yeah, Tony's. If I win, you can totally have it, man. I would ask my God supporters first if any of them wanted it. If none of them wanted, yeah, yeah, by all means, man, totally. Free entry for you, dude. I have no use. If anything, let me do some videos with it first, and then I'll send it to you. Hang on, let me catch you up here. Best Buy posted this morning and it was gone. Like they had some in stock? Dude, I'm actually blown away that you guys are keeping track of this stuff. Are you guys genuinely wanting to buy this card? I mean, fuck, man. Holy shit. All the power to you if you're into that shit. Best Buy Lightning Z. Wow, yeah, look at that. Dude, it's so funny that it has a 360 mil radiator, dude. Like that is gonna fuck me, dude. Like a 360 mil radiator is not enough for like 800 watts. Like that's actually like you would have to disassemble this fucking thing and add a radiator or something, dude. Fuck, God damn, that's expensive, man. It's like you could have gotten the Aorus Extreme Water Force, which is like the exact same thing, for like $2,200 when it first launched, and it's like double the price now for the exact same thing. It's fucking brutal, dude. But yeah, some people just like that shit. I mean, here's the thing. If you have a $40,000 emergency fund, like we were saying, and buying this thing just makes you happy, you know, all the power to them, you know? Yeah, all the power. Dude, the PCB is fucking sick. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Memory Express have the Lightning listed. Interesting. Memory Express 5090 Lightning. What does it say for Canadian pricing? Oh my God, dude. Look, that's actually funny that they made it all sevens, like lucky sevens. Hang on. So 7,800 times 1.12. Dude. $9,000 Canadian. Why not just buy a fucking Blackwell Pro? Not $9,000 Canadian, dude. No fucking shot. No, it's all yours, Tony's. It's all yours, dude. If that's so expensive, I don't think you could scalp it. I don't think you could, dude. Like, oh my God. So you could buy 3 5090 Founders Editions for the cost of this thing. Because it's like 2,400 or 2,700 Canadian. So you can buy 3 FEs for the price of this thing, dude. Wow. That's too rich for my bluff, man. So my personal ceiling is 2,500 for a graphics card. Oh no, fuck, dude. No, I can't be doing this shit. That's my ceiling. I like if the 6090 comes out and that thing's like $5,000 fucking dollars, I ain't buying it, dude. I can't do it. Like even as a tech tuber, I can't do it, man. It's like what is the fucking goal? Now, if it was twice as fast, I mean, I could justify it maybe. Like if somehow the 6090 was twice as fast as a 5090 by some fucking miracle, had like dual GPU dies or something, and you're actually paying for twice the silicon. It's like, oh, okay, well, but like this is literally not going to be. So this card is literally going to be like 5% faster than a Founders Edition. So you're paying 100% more money, more than that, 125% more money for 5% performance. Dude, Nvidia is drooling right now. They're drooling. What's the Blackwell Pro actually? Do they have it? 13,000. 14. So they have them in stock? No shit. Wow, they have a lot of them in stock. 14,000. So it's like 9,000 for the Lightning. This is fuck, dude. This is so much fucking money. Holy shit. What happened, man? What happened to like I'm being priced out of fucking PC gaming, dude. I can't do this. I can't do this. This is I fuck me. 14. I'm priced out, man. I am priced the fuck out. So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. There were rumors of a 5090 Ti or a Titan, though. What if you bought this thing for $5,000 and a Titan comes out for $5,000? You know, it's funny because I think this would still be faster than a Titan because they would just use the same cooler as the Blackwell Pro, that blow through thing. I'm assuming because Titans are NVIDIA first party only, but still, it would be like 64 gigs of RAM for $5,000. Maybe fucking $6,000. Even then, I wouldn't. That would suck, man. I wouldn't feel good about that. I mean, we'll see if that does exist, though, but that's another reason why I'm kind of holding up, but like I'm holding off on any kind of that's why I'm trying to offload all my 5090s now while I can for top dollar, because if they do come out with a 5090 Ti or a Titan, then assume 5090 prices are going to go down, right? Did you get any sense of supply for 5090 FEs? No, I didn't even ask, man. I just assume those don't exist anymore. There's no reason for those to exist. Sure, yeah, Tony's, yeah, man, sure. Give like if I win the lottery for some magic, are you in the Discord, Tony's? Yeah, just give me your credit card info and give me your address, and I'll just ship it to you, dude. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I'm happy to help, man. Yeah, I would rather somebody in my community get it than some rando on the internet. Yeah, okay, good. As long as you're in the Discord, you're good. I got yeah, I think 3,800 is what I paid after tax for my white 5090 master. And then I got the other one for 2,600 US, and then I got the one that blew up for 3,300 Canadian, which is 2,600 US. And then I got my Founders Edition for MSRP from Marky. So I'm doing pretty well on like the pricing of my 5090s. So that's kind of why I want to get this one fixed now, because it's like, if I want to, where the fuck are you gonna go buy that shit now? Even if I wanted to replace it, let's go on Newegg here. RTX 50, what? Like, how much do 5090s even cost now? Sold by Newegg. 3,600 US for a gaming OC, man. 3,700 for a Supreme. 3,700. So, okay, there you go. Here it is. So to replace the exact one that I fried would now cost me $2,600, $1,100 more. So yeah, I guess that, yeah. So maybe it would be worth to pay the guy $1,000 to replace my card, and then it would just be like, it would be the same as just this, I guess, I suppose, because I'm already $2,600 in. So yeah, I can't even get Resident Evil and an X870 motherboard with purchase. The hell. But yeah, no, they're too expensive now, man. I would not, because this 3,700 US is like 5,200 Canadian or something. 3,700 times 1.4. Yeah, 5,200 Canadian. I ain't, nah, man. Like, nah. No, I'm not making assumptions. I'm saying if he does want to, if it actually does end up costing 1,000, I'm saying that actually might be worth it. I'm saying like maybe no matter what he charges me, it's worth it, rather than because of the inflation of these things so much. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. So I put the 5080 in. Here's what it comes down. This is kind of how we'll wrap up the entire stream then. So I put this 5080 in, right, while I figure out this 5090 situation. This 5080 Zotac. This is the same one that I sent Miho for the raffle. So I got the exact same card in my computer. I'm gonna go play Overwatch later. There's ain't gonna be no fucking difference. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so this thing costed me 900 US, and I'm gonna get the exact same pleasure out of gaming that I would that power modded 5090 that I fucking fried for no reason. That's now 36. Yeah, that's for now. Yeah, exactly. So the card that was 3,600. I can get the same enjoyment out of this card for 900. Well, yeah, because I just look at the games I play. Well, it's not here now, but I play Overwatch and Apex Legends, man. And like Stray. There's a new cat game coming out, which I saw on Twitter. I don't know what it's called though. It's like an open world cat game. But yeah, like those are the games I play, and like Hades 2. Mugenics, maybe. I'm not sure. But I don't need no 5090, man. Don't need it. I need one for benchmarks. I've been okay. Here's another pro tip for you guys. Pro tip for you guys. I've been looking at like Ada graphics cards. You can get 4080 Supers for like 1,000 Canadian right now. I don't know why. Like 4080s are fucking filthy cheap, dude. I have like 3090 Ti's are worth more than 4080s right now. I guess because the VRAM thing. But like, if you're actually looking for a gaming graphics card for your friends or whatever, 4080s, they're so cheap, dude. Like you would think the cost of all graphics cards would go up. For some reason, 4080s have been just fucking, like, 4080s are cheaper than 7900 XTXs. I guess because the VRAM thing. But yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, 4080s are the play. So a 5080 is the play if you want, like, the most, except for like 4090s, but 5080s are the play right now if you want the best kind of max performance without the DRAM or the VRAM inflation. 4080s though are the play if you're like thrifty as shit, dude. And those things are still hella. I mean, fucking Newman's rocking that shit still, I think, but those things are hella, like, they're thrifty buys right now, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get going here, boys. I gotta go get ready for dodgeball and have some snacks and stuff. But anyway, please get your emergency funds. The 12400F can max it. Yeah, you can build such a sick build. Please get your emergency funds up, boys. Please. I do not want to. It sucks. The reason why I'm telling you guys this, in 6 months from now, it would suck to have to say goodbye to a lot of guys that have been in the Discord for a really long time because they didn't build up their emergency funds while they could. Right? Dude, if I win the raffle, I will let you know, dude. Don't worry, okay? You don't have to... well, you can't message me anyway. That shit's fucking firewalled off. Messaging me is not a smart idea. I get really fucking annoyed when people DM me, dude. Like, I'll let you know if I get it. Don't worry. If you don't hear from me, that means I didn't get it, man. But yeah, let's call it there. Oh yeah, I need to. Where's that PCB fucking thing? I'll go join Northwest Repairs Discord right now, and I'll DM the guy and I'll give him the scoop, and then if he responds, I'll keep you guys posted in the Discord, okay? Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Saturday for Frame Chasers, and I'll keep you posted on the whole 5090 situation, and then we will... I don't know, I don't have anything prepared for Saturday, but we'll figure something out. All right, guys. Oh, yeah, the podcast. I'll see you guys on the podcast on Saturday then. All right. Later, boys.